Welcome back to the Gospel according to Maddie. I'm Drew. That's Maddie. Be so funny if I was like, I'm Drew, and that's Catherine.
It's the gospel, the gospel, the gospel according to Maddie. Sassy, classy, telling Bible stories with a twist so savvy.
And I'm nowhere to be found.
No,
I mean, yeah.
right, but there's no Maddie here.
There's no
involved
Maddie.
at
She
all.
doesn't exist.
No,
No.
it's just the Gospel according to her. We don't know who she is, but she
But boy, does she have a gospel.
she have some words to share.
Oh, I look high.
Yeah, we just won't mention it.
Yeah, no, I think you're right.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us for another installment of the Gospel According to Maddie. I'm Drew, and this is Maddie.
Hi, Drew. Thanks for being with me again.
You're welcome. I apologize for missing last week, but you did a great job, and I'm glad to be back, and hopefully we'll be back more.
Thank you.
Of course. Of course.
I guess I should mention we didn't mention that you are my brother.
Yes, and
I had questions. Who is that man? That's my brother Drew.
I'm just some guy that wandered in on to the set. Could you imagine that?
Yeah, and I was like, hey, do you want to talk about Jesus with me?
Not only is your name not Maddie, I'm just some dude.
Dude, what an illusion. Nothing's real.
You'll never know.
Nothing's real until you know Jesus, and then it's all... And then you know that it's all fake.
Then you...
Like,
yeah.
everything that you see and everything that they make you believe, fake.
The premise of this is an allegory for modern society. I can see...
I'm sorry, I don't know if I'm way too high, but I think I understood, like, every other word of that. The premises...
The premise of this show, this video documentary that we're doing is an allegory for modern society.
Okay, there we go. And now I don't know what the word allegory means.
See, I was just going to say, I could tell from your reaction that I just kind of spouted out. I'm not going to get the definition right. There's going to be somebody who sees this and they either comment or just say it to their friend at their side, like, oh, this dumbass, because they're looking at Webster's dictionary. But it's kind of representative of, or like, you know, almost like synonym is a similar word. It's like, this is like, that's not a good metaphor, but like, this is a representation of modern society.
I'm understanding the
Yeah.
sentence that you gave me now.
Yeah.
Yeah, explain it like I'm 5. Because I'm actually
Goo-goo
I'm a little
gaga.
bit retarded, is what I was gonna say. The deal with this is, I didn't even tell you what we were talking about this week, because this airs on Monday, which happens to be your birthday. So I want to do a special birthday episode for you.
Ooh, okay.
I don't know if we've ever talked about this before, but there's like 2 birthday parties only in the Bible.
There's birthday parties in the Bible?
2.
Somebody said that they were freaking...
What?
like, meaningless. I have a lot of people in my life that are like, I don't celebrate my birthday because it's just a day you were born and there's no meaning to it. So it's crazy to hear that there's birthday parties in the Bible.
Well, you might rethink anything about even having another party in your life after you. No, I'm just kidding, because
Satan
it's always the
birthday
heart
parties
behind, what you're trying to do.
Well, yeah, but
Unless you're murdering people and you're like, oh.
And I was actually going to go even crazier, not talking
it.
about anybody in specific, but if you're
Child
raping
sacrifice.
children.
Yeah.
If you're raping children.
If you do anything to a child, and Jesus says that's like one of the worst, that probably is the worst sin. Fuck you. Fuck you.
I don't care.
And weirdly, those people end up in the highest of powers. Huh. That's another pattern we'll get to in the Bible. When I tell you the truth will set you free, I need you to keep up. So, if we want to get to the first Bible if we want to get to the first biblical birthday tale.
Biblical birthday.
We're going back to Genesis like we did the last time we were together.
Oh. Genesis is full of
Genesis 40
of the stories.
Oh yeah, it's got a shitload. But by now we're hanging out with Joseph, one of Israel's sons, and he's been like sold off by his brothers. His brothers are like, they were gonna kill him, but then his brother Judah was like, no, let's just sell him.
Yeah, we've talked
Didn't we talk about this?
Yeah,
we just talked about this.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay. So Joseph's going through some fucking shit, dude. He ends up in prison. And he's in Egypt, so he's like under Pharaoh's rule. I do want to interrupt this story and just say last week's episode was completely ADHD fueled. I think I said the words over and over again 70 times, but I did want to like ram it into your head that we will be saying these stories and real life history is the same stuff over and over again. Am I wrong?
No, it's just different people in different settings.
Yeah.
It really is just
like we just have iPhones now, dude.
Well, yeah, and you know what? Before we started this, I was thinking, like, I know exactly why they invented those bastards. Everybody had gotten so...
Shit dick. Shit dick politic. Shit dick politics. Fuck. Hang on. There we go.
Everybody had gotten so used to the new way of doing things. Because I just learned they were credit card processing, like, really early.
Really?
Yeah, it wasn't like the 90s or the 80s that they started doing credit card processing. Like, the banks started going digital really early.
No.
Mm-hmm. They were doing, like, when they started doing, like, wire transfers and stuff, they were like, oh, shit. Because I wanted to know, well, my initial question was the $1 million bill, but I guess that's never been a thing. And so, but it was, like, the reason that I think it was the $1,000, the $5,000, the $10,000 bill were discontinued was because they were mainly only being used by criminals. And so they stopped making them because then you couldn't launder huge amounts of cash easily. Now you have to launder with $100 bills or $50 bills. So they were trying to curb that, but then I started looking into like the other things and it said, credit card processing started getting really popular. I was like, holy shit. And then I realized as we were sitting here before we started that they invented these cell phones and they pushed them out because we got so comfortable.
Mm-hmm.
And they knew that eventually we'd get to the point that we're comfortable with digital ID.
Oh, yeah.
And they're doing
it. Yes.
Some places are making it mandatory.
Yes. And I was telling my friend the other day, because she was like, well, they can't, like, how are they going to just do that to us? And I was like,
you can't.
They're micro doing it to us. When you go to your fucking McDonald's and you can order on a kiosk.
I know we haven't quite touched it yet, but for any of the viewers who are Christian or are aware of the Christian Bible in any depth, you can't buy, sell, or trade in like markets and stuff. Obviously, if you found somebody who felt the same way as you could give them a cow, they could give you some milk, like whatever that transaction looks like. You cannot buy, sell, or trade in the markets freely. And I just heard, I think it's the UK or Australia, don't quote me. This is secondhand information. Wherever it was, is making it mandatory to have a digital ID to work.
No.
What does working get you?
Money.
The ability to buy, sell, and trade. They're just doing it right under our noses. And we're so comfortable with, we've moved from passcodes to fingerprints to our face scan. All of our information is on our phone. When you apply for a job, your phone number. When you go to college, your phone number.
Oh, dude, they're ditching the penny. Bye-bye.
Yep, we're already seeing physical
It's
currency going
like,
away. No matter the reason, we're already seeing physical currency go away, and it's just convenient that it costs so much to make because it's easier to convince the public that like, well, I guess we shouldn't be wasting 4 cents on every cent. Um yeah, I mean, we're rapidly approaching this.
and they've just been
And that's how you
like,
do it. Like somebody wrote a whole book about it. That's how you
oh yeah,
manipulate humanity
yes,
is by slowly or no, I think somebody said if you drop a frog into boiling water, it
yes,
jumps out. If you leave it in water and you slowly turn up the heat, it never gets out.
right.
So, and
That's
that's what they're doing.
exactly what they're doing.
We're the frog and the water is slowly getting hotter and we're all cool with it because they dish out, life really sucks and everything going on, but now you can play with AI.
Don't do it. That's one of the episodes I want to do. I want
AI.
to do about, yeah, well, because I just like went down this whole deep dive about all of this the other day because I was reading an article from the World Economic Forum, believe it or not. Oh, the scariest. And it was about how South Asia's like, it said the digital age is over. The digital age is over, people. It's AI now. It's the AI age. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Because, well, we'll get into that, I guess, in a different episode. Because it's a lot of shit that I gotta say. And I don't know. We should get back to birthday parties.
Yes, and
I don't
brother
know how we got.
Israel. I just
Well, again,
freaking
I was saying last week's episode was ADHD just because
yeah. This is just ADHD
But I'm
too.
trying to ram
Electric
it into our
Boogaloo.
heads that we're going to read these stories and we're going to be like, wait a minute, hey, I'm seeing
I
a
feel like
pattern
I've
here.
seen this before.
Yeah.
I feel like I've been there.
Anyway. Okay, so Joseph's he's like interpreting this cupbearer's dream, and he's like, all right, so in 3 days, the Pharaoh is going to lift up your head and restore you to your position. And you will put Pharaoh's cup in his hand just as you used to do when you were his cupbearer. But when all goes well with you, remember to carry Madame Zeroni up the hill. He says, remember to show me kindness, mention me to Pharaoh, and get me out of this prison. Okay? He motherfucking forgets him. Look at verse 23.
Now, do you think, because we did talk about this, like we said, do you think it was intentional? Like he was like, well, I don't need that guy.
No, I think he was so just
Genuinely.
overflowing with, and I think that will be part of our birthday dream or our birthday celebration and what we'll get into.
Okay. Yet did not the chief butler remember Joseph, but forgot him.
Dumbass. Anyway, the chief baker too has a dream. In 3 days, he's gonna lift your head up and hang your ass, and the birds are gonna come eat you.
Yeah, it's actually pretty brutal.
It is! That's verse 22.
Well, that's when he hangs
Oh,
them.
that is? I'm sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. Because
That's gonna be,
it's brutal.
okay. Oh, I'm sorry, that's verse 19. What does yours say?
Yet within 3 days shall Pharaoh lift up thy head from off thee, and shall hang thee on a tree, and the birds shall eat thy flesh off thee. It's not like the
Ooh.
situation is worse, but the wording is much more detailed, because I think it just says the birds eat him.
Well,
The birds
yeah.
will eat your flesh. Just Chief Baker Bones.
Just Chief Baker Bones.
Now in barbecue flavor.
Ooh, that sounds good. I love
Little
um
southern style BBQ.
little bit of southern style motherfucking beef.
Little bit of
Baker Bones.
beef Baker Bone. Chief beef. Welcome to the gospel accordion.
And on the third day was Pharaoh's birthday.
Yes.
And he gave a feast for all his officials. He lifted up the heads of the chief cupbearer and the chief baker in the presence of his officials. He restored the chief cupbearer to his position, so that he once again put the cup in Pharaoh's hand. But he impaled the chief baker, just as Joseph had said to them in his interpretation. That's really sad. And then after 2 years, I just have to say, after 2 years, the cupbearer, well, okay, Pharaoh has a dream. And the cupbearer's like, "Oh shit, dude, I think I know a guy." With your electric feel. How does that song go?
Hold on. Let me get in there.
Down and down and down and down.
Ooh,
Turn me on with your
girl.
electric feel.
Shock me like an electric eel.
Okay.
Turn me on with your electric feel. Baby girl.
Okay, so that was the first birthday party. That was really fun and exciting and something that I think I never would have wanted to attend.
Oh.
I don't want to see somebody die. It's one of my fears. I don't want to see someone die. Please don't let me. And you know what? Maybe it's not that big of a deal, but I just don't want to see it. Eternal life better not have cell phones. I'm not even kidding.
Eternal life doesn't even have the internet.
It doesn't. That's so good. Okay, now we're flipping to the next one. It's Matthew.
Ooh, we're going all the way to Matt.
I love a little Matt. Matthew 14,
I
sorry.
should not call one of the apostles Matt.
Why not? I bet they called him Matt.
But
Maddie?
I don't know him.
You probably do in heaven. All right. What did I say? 14? 14:6? Dude. I want tacos right now. Like carne asada tacos, like 17 of them. I could probably eat at least 8 to 10. I'm talking like the ones you just get at the little Mexican place.
Oh, like a street taco?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, exactly that.
See, I could do probably like 42. No, I could probably do like 56 of
56.
I could do 56
Oh,
of
dude.
the street tacos with the double shell.
Double shell.
Yeah.
Lime on top.
Mhm.
Squeeze that motherfucker on there. Oh, dude, that's all a bitch needs. Okay, back to Peter. I mean, back to Mark, Matthew, John, and the homies hanging out together for a little bit.
Just for, yeah.
Just for like a little bit.
few years.
Now, Herod was the king.
Mm-hmm.
So we can only imagine, like, kings are assholes. Always have been. I'm sorry. If you're in power, power just has never coincided with good.
No, you don't accomplish much good ruling over everyone.
No. Because if you think you rule over everybody, that's a lot of the themes here in this is like people forget that God is king, like he's the ultimate king, so like that's how this all gets so fucked up. Because he's trying so hard here in the Old Testament. He's really like, please just listen to me. Like after he gets the Israelites out of Egypt, they just won't. They immediately are like, "Oh, fuck yeah, let's celebrate and make fucking idols and golden calves." Like, lick my balls, dude. What is that weird shit? It always goes dark and weird. And child sacrifice, pedophilic, weird, nasty shit. Over and over and over and over and over and Epstein and everything is happening again. So here we are. So we're looking at 14:6, right? On Herod's birthday. Do you want to read this one? Is it a lot of word chunks in that?
Not really.
All right, hit it.
How far should I go?
To 11.
But when Herod's birthday was kept, the daughter of Herodias, danced before them and pleased Herod. Whereupon he promised with an oath to give her whatsoever she would ask. And she, before being instructed of her mother, being before instructed of her mother, that's what I thought, said, give me here John Baptist's head in a charger. And the king was sorry. Nevertheless, for the oath's sake, and them which sat with him at me, and them which sat with him at meat, he commanded it to be given her. And he sent and beheaded John in the prison, and his head was brought in a charger, and given to the damsel, and she brought it to her mother. Yeah, me and the boys at the meat. Because it's MEAT.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, me and the boys at the meat.
dude. You know what a charger is, right?
Nope.
It's a plate. It's a platter. It's a plate. And it's a okay. You know when you go to like the fancy restaurants or like you go to some rich ass bitch's house
All the time.
and they have the plates sitting on the table already and you put a plate on that plate.
Oh.
The charger is the charging plate for the plate. It's like the wireless charging plate
Yeah.
there.
Yep. It's not a automobile produced by Dodge. That'd be pretty crazy. John the Baptist had on a passenger car. Sorry.
That's how fucking out of control they were.
Yeah.
She was like, I want his head on a charger. Immediately.
Yeah, which is crazy.
I want it
I'll give you-
sticking. I want it on the antenna like a Jack in the Box
I will
thing.
give you anything you want.
Give me his head.
I want John the Baptist's head.
So we're going to get into that. Well, I mean, we've told the birthday story, so we're going to get into that. I wanted to kind of talk about...
I can't believe that those are the birthdays.
Yeah, dude, and Herod's just this fucking horny bastard, too. He's like, oh yeah, you gave me head? What do you want now? I give you head.
Yeah.
Huh? A little bit of head here and there.
Uh, me head is two head, you know.
I want to talk about the themes of both stories. Well, I feel like. Okay. Is the Bible saying birthday parties are bad? No. The Bible is not saying that. Is the Bible saying that parties and gatherings of people open up, invite, how do I say this? When humans gather, spirits gather. And what kind of spirits are you gathering? And what is the intention behind your party? Okay, here, I took some notes.
What's the intention?
I wanted to say this. Some toast to God, some toast to ego. You can have a party, and I think what I wanted to say here is, okay, here. Celebration brings whatever is inside a person to the surface. Celebration magnifies what's already in the heart. I mean, think about it, truly. And
Oh, fuck.
Okay,
And shit. And fuck.
what comes to mind?
And shoot.
Oh, baby, don't you love it? Don't you love Christ holding your hand? Okay. This almost makes me think of my 10,000 days party. I was at a very dark time in my life then, just very lost.
Did I already miss mine?
No, you're about to be 27. So in about
It's like
okay, about 5 months. Here's okay. Wow. I think 5.5 months.
okay.
We'll have a party.
I can look it up.
We'll have a party for sure. We'll do a special 10,000 days episode. We don't even need to film it on that day though, because that's whack. That's wackadoodle.
I wanna do a worship service for my 10,000 days with Christ.
Do you know when your first day with Christ was?
I only know the day I was baptized. I wrote it down.
What was that day?
That would have been May.
No, that would have been
Oh, that
like
was
June
June.
1st.
No. No.
June 5th?
Remember, I think it was June 7th. Wasn't it the day before we left?
We left on the 8th? Oh, you're right. It was.
I want to
Yeah.
say it was June 7th. It's in my phone, which again comes back to us being
It's in my
addicted
phone on
to
the
our
calendar.
phones.
It was the first Saturday of June. No, it wouldn't have been actually if it was the. Oh, if it was
It could
the
have been. It was the 7th?
7th?
Yeah, because Sunday would have been the 1st.
Dicks and balls.
Yep, see?
Okay. So, and I mean, I was just fucked up. I was just I think I had mushrooms, I had alcohol, I was high as shit. I was fucked up, dude.
Yeah, my birthday is not going to be that crazy. I know it was 10,000 days. I'm just saying, like...
This year was my first sober birthday, and I was very proud of myself. Because it was hard at that time. Like, because I was still in that mode of like, oh, I should be fucked up for my birthday.
It's probably like your 16th.
My 16th
Sober
sober birthday?
Yeah.
You're right. It was probably my 17th.
17th sober birthday.
It was, no, I'm sorry. It was probably my 18th sober birthday.
Wow.
It was like my first adult sober birthday.
Yeah. Look at you. You did it. We made it.
I'm actually that is, and that's funny because I was just saying to myself, I feel like my 30s are gonna be like my 20s because I really fucked around and found out about my 20s. And
I
I was raising a child.
I think it's really funny that I just started drinking after you, mom, and dad have all quit, and figured,
Someone's got to do it.
better late than yeah. Nobody
Someone's
else is buying the
more for you. No, and I feel like that only gets okay. Like, I was just a poor ass bitch who was sad. Think about the people that are rich as fuck, have power, have these very dark beliefs about what they think God is. You got it wrong. Horribly, horribly wrong. That's not God. Whatever you believe, that's not God. God is love. Nothing you do to children is doing anything but saving those children in God's eyes. Like, what the fuck are you fucking doing? Oh, I'm so angry. I'm
Oh, and I just
so...
genuinely
It hurts my soul to the point of death.
can't imagine they're happy.
Those people?
Mm-hmm.
No, obviously not. Because they're obviously they're never good enough. Like, they're chasing demons, they're chasing darkness, they're chasing power. They're scared to not have all of that. They're horrified. Just like Satan's bitch ass is horrified.
Yeah, to know your end's coming at some point.
Yeah. Yep. The end of your power.
Well,
Oh, whoopsie.
the end of everything.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
Either he ends up in hell
these
or he ends
people
up
are
destroyed.
dying in office, so I mean, they're ancient. It's absolutely insane. But it's over for them. Like it is. The young kids have been fucked over. Generation Z is a very smart generation. A lot of good kids.
I just hope they do the right things.
They are.
with
They're
it.
speaking up now.
Oh, good.
Because, well, I just heard that the average first-time homebuyer is 40 years old. Are you kidding me? Most women are, like, done having kids by then. They shouldn't be starting. A lot of people don't they want it? They want to get married and buy a house and then have kids. Or at least, be in the process of doing all these things in a very short amount of time. I'm not gonna... What, you want me to push out a baby at 25 and then at 40 buy a house when my kid's about to graduate? Like...
How did we go from the $10,000 Sears catalog house to
They were $2,000, Drew.
Oh, well, it was bad enough. How did we go from the $2,000 Sears catalog home?
And I had a 17% interest rate. I don't want to hear it anymore, old people. Shove it. We got fucked. We got fucked. And it's time to start agreeing with us. Like, we got fucked. And because of this shit, over and over and over again, people just get a fucking hard-on for power. And money. Money is so evil. Throw that shit away. It does not matter. Money does not matter. You can't take it with you. You can't take any of this shit with you.
Only love.
Not
Imagine
even that fucking power. Because you know who has power? God. I don't know how we strayed so far. We didn't stray too far. No. I wanted to get those birthday stories out, and I just wanted to, bring it back to... Yeah, these people in power, they think that they can do whatever they want to.
Sorry, guys.
It's going to be a shit ass day for them when they face God. I shouldn't even say that because I don't know.
Yeah. Nor do I hope. I like.
Well, no, I hope everybody, I pray that everybody wakes up and is like, what the hell? Wait a minute.
What are we doing,
What are we
guys?
doing? And God's waiting for you. Like, God would let Satan back if Satan would come back to him, but he won't.
No.
That's how forgiving God is. But Satan is too hardened. He won't do it. He cannot stand to be in God's light anymore. It reveals all of who he is.
Well,
And he can't do that. He's not willing to reveal himself to God.
well, yeah, because it's probably too convicting.
Yes, because redemption is not God coming to you and saying it's okay. It's you going to God and saying, "Look at me. I'm so sorry. I am
I'm,
who I am, and I know that you accept that, and I know that you know that I fucked up, and that I know that I know that I fucked up."
and that's the thing.
Yeah, and it's literally, I mean, we've all done it in life to humans. Like, you fucked someone over and you're like, "Oh fuck, I can't face that. I can't go back. I can't say I'm sorry."
That's why you have to.
And you have to forgive people too.
Right. Well, and just I think you know, I don't know that anybody who I know in my current life will see this, but especially the people I work with know. Like, I, somebody drops something in my way when I'm trying to work, and I apologize to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And somebody, my boss will tell me to do something for her that maybe I wouldn't normally do, or I'm already busy. And I thank her because it's the loving and the caring for one another goes so much deeper than just doing. Do not let your right hand know what your left hand is doing, I think, is one of the most powerful messages in the New Testament. It's really up there for me because giving $10,000 to charity is really cool, and I fully support it, and I don't think people should stop doing it. But helping an old lady load her groceries into the back of her car because she has back problems is a more human thing to do. And again, if you have the money, don't stop donating, but realizing that doing good for the sake of being seen is worth nothing, especially in the eternal kingdom.
And I think instead of doing something to be seen, how about start seeing to do something? Look around you. Who needs help? What do they need? There was this one time I was walking out of, oh, I don't know, Walmart or Sam's Club or something, and this old lady, she's trying to put her walker. She's like jamming her walker all these weird ways in the in the little cart, the little
Oh,
zoomy, the little zoomy. And she is struggling. I mean, she can't get the thing to, and I'm like, "Oh, can I help you?"
please.
Had to just, I mean, we got her in. We got her in. It was fine, but I mean, like, just look around. Don't forget that, a lot of ways you can worship God on earth is by helping other people.
That's one of the most important things I think you can do. you know?
And just small things, you know? Like help the damn bitch get her thing in the cart.
Yeah, she deserves to have a good day just as much as you deserve to have a good day.
Oh yeah, I mean, I would want someone to help me if I was a Oh,
And,
please.
we live in such a world where you're hesitant to ask. So, doing those things that you would like done to you puts out just it's just a loving thing to do. You can't something I've really adopted, and I think it's in the Santa Claus song. I can't remember what it's called, but it's in one of the Christmas songs. But
Satan Claus, Satan
no,
Claus, I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
but one of just a saying I've adopted and try to live by is doing good for goodness sake. Doing good for the sake of doing good, not for the sake of a pat on the back or a
Mhm.
handshake or
Or a ticket
promotion.
into God, into heaven.
Exactly. Just doing good because good is the right thing to do because it's so much easier to honk your horn when somebody cuts you off than it is to slow down a little bit and let them in because maybe they're headed to the hospital because they just got the worst news ever. Or maybe they're going to buy meth. It doesn't matter. You're doing good to them because good should be done, not because you're the judge of what's meaningful to them. Not
Yeah.
because, maybe they didn't need to cut you off, but in their world, maybe they didn't know they cut you off. There's so much that goes into other people's lives.
And
Um,
maybe they're just an asshole, but that's not on you.
yeah, it
Don't
doesn't bother
stoop to
you.
them.
Mm-hmm.
Don't become them. Life is shitty sometimes, as fuck. People can be shitty as fuck, but don't let that turn you into that.
Yeah, don't become shitty because all you see is shit.
Yeah.
Start seeing the
Dude,
roses.
you want to be a rebel? Be that kind of rebel. Be
That's true.
be anti-asshole.
Yeah.
Do not become an asshole. Be against that. That's the kind of rebel Jesus was, and that's why I love him.
And
Cuz he
that's
was like, "Oh, you want to be an asshole? Okay, well, I can show you how to be fucking nice."
ultimately why they killed him.
Yeah. It really was.
Because he went around healing on the Sabbath. What a monster.
What a douche.
Yeah, I can't
Oh, I
believe the
can't
Son of
believe
God would.
blasphemous. Oh,
Yeah,
rotten.
right.
Nasty.
The Son of God would come down to earth and heal somebody on our day.
Wouldn't do it.
Is the Lord not also Lord of the Sabbath?
I just yeah, I don't know, dude. It's that's how I'm living life. I want to be the kind of rebel Jesus was. Straight up, dude.
That's how you disrupt the system is just be good.
Exactly. Because the people in power are not good. Not good. There's so much not good in the world. How about be the opposite of that? How about show them what it's like to be the opposite of that? Get everybody to do the opposite of that. The funniest part about the message of Jesus is if everybody followed it, we would have no problems. We wouldn't even need a new heaven and new earth because we'd be living it. But no. But no. These people like child exploitation. I don't fucking know. Um, shit, dude.
It's hard to be good, but
I don't know.
it's hard to live with yourself being
I,
bad.
I feel like I'm tired when I'm an asshole a lot. Like, if I'm just constantly I can't imagine just constantly having like negative thoughts and like fuck the world and fuck people and
No, but I mean, in the wrong situation in life, especially without Christ, somebody walks up to you and says, "Sir, you could make $10 this year. Uh, we can do this for 400 years. But if we completely deforest the rainforest, you can make $100 billion, and we can do it for 4 years." And the human brain goes, even though it's only 4 years, I'm gonna take the $100 billion because it's easier to exploit.
I know. Well, I don't think the Bible says one time that it was ever going to be easy. I don't think it says that one time. And I think because God knows. People be peoplein'. I won't even say it's Satan because Satan has little influence. It's people that start thinking they can do better than what God tells them. That was Eve. I can't even touch it. I can't even touch the fruit. Well, he never fucking said that. He said you don't have to eat it. You
No, you
fucking...
can't. No, you don't have to.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But yeah, no, he said you can't eat the fruit. And she's out here exaggerating like a typical bitch. I can't even touch it. Well, okay. Now we're losing the plot already. It's like the first 5 minutes of the Bible. What's going on? But that's people. And I like to just, well, I think we can do a whole episode about sin and sinless and knowing what sin is and what it means to sin, and if Eve knew she was sinning, what Eve knew she was doing and what she didn't know, because that's something I think about a lot.
Spoiler alert, she didn't know anything because she hadn't eaten the fruit.
But she knew she wasn't listening to God.
Yeah, but she didn't know it was a sin.
Exactly. And I think that says a lot to Jesus's life. Because he didn't know what it felt like to sin. He just knew that he needed to live by what God said. And it would take him to where he needed to go. Am I wrong in that thinking?
No, I just was thinking about feeling the weight of all of humanity's sin,
After never sinning.
never sinning. Like, yeah, I would have died too.
Mm.
Because it seems like from reading, that's what killed him. And the separation from God.
I feel so sad for Jesus. Like, deeply, deeply, very, very sad. And what a man to do that.
And he did it for you.
Yeah. Like, that wasn't no pretty way to go.
It didn't feel
And
good
just
either.
because Jesus is God doesn't mean he can't feel things. He's full man.
No, a lot of people like to say, why would God limit himself? Why God, you know, isn't human, God's God. And I think my biggest opinion on the whole matter is I know God created the universe and created the earth and created the heavens. So who am I to limit God to such a small box that he can't become a human?
Right.
It seems weird for that to be the hill that you die on, is Well, God's God. But that means that he's all powerful.
He's all,
And
yeah,
being all powerful means you can limit your power.
exactly. You can become a full man, full God.
And, something I was thinking as you were talking is like, because you were talking about Adam and Eve and Eve in general. I was just thinking, I'm going to use a little metaphor here. If you sat down at your computer, or you sat down at your Xbox, or you sat down at your PlayStation, and you were about to load up The Sims, and you're super excited to play The Sims, and then instantly, as you have the thought to play The Sims, you already know how your whole play session is going to go. You would be so deflated you would not
Oh,
launch The Sims. For God to create the earth and humanity, knowing not only that so many of us would actively spit in his face,
dude, yeah.
but we'd also kill him and still decide to do it
Yeah.
for the sake of us, so that we could be here today
Mm-hmm.
spreading the word,
Mm-hmm.
and with all my faith in my heart enter the eternal kingdom one day. That's pretty magical.
For God so loved the world. Because God is love, and God knew how good love is.
And how not, I think God might be above human emotions. Love, I think, doesn't fit that, but God might be above human emotions, but I think acknowledging how, in human words, lonely it would be to not get to share that love.
Uh-huh. Well, and I
Because
think
he didn't even have to make the angels,
right.
but he did.
Yeah. Well, I think yeah, exactly. Well, and I think that's also why he says it's not good for man to be alone because
Right.
if you're alone, think about it.
And
If
we're
you're
made in
the
his image.
if you're the only think about just this. If you're the only person to exist, you cannot know what love is. You can't. Because it takes another person to know what love is. It does. You cannot love alone. It's impossible. It is not good for man to be alone. We're going deep today.
Yeah. Well, it's important for people to know that that really is the gospel, is just understanding and spreading love, because it's quite literally what God did in his time on earth.
Yeah. He served the people. Well, I know we talked about birthdays for a little bit. I think we kind of got the point across, though.
I think so. It's scary. Like, I've read the Herod thing on my own, but we had just recently read the um Israel and Egypt stuff. We had just talked about that, and it just didn't click that both of those are birthdays,
Birthday
and it's the
party
only ones.
celebrations. Yeah, kind of in the beginning of Job, it kind of talks about like how he has birthdays for them. Well, then they all die, so that doesn't really end very well either.
Job.
Oof. So, yeah, birthdays don't have a good rap. No, birthday parties at least. It's just the intention, the heart behind the party. Who are you feasting for?
Right. And I'll have to remember that tomorrow.
Yes, you do. As you go out and you party and you consume the spirits into
Yeah.
your body. Say a little prayer over them.
Say a little prayer. Probably have to say grace at dinner,
Yeah,
quite honestly.
dude. Protect your heart, protect your soul, and be safe.
Thank you.
And happy birthday, Drew.
Oh, thank you. 20, 27 rotations around the sun. Or so they say.
I think it's 27.
I don't know what the alternate is, so I'm just gonna
I
say
know, I'm trying. I
27
was
day
gonna say
night cycle.
27 sun rotations around Earth, but that would be 27 days.
Oh, right.
Right.
So 27 periods of time.
Almost 10,000 sun rotations around the Earth. So, that's cool.
Bertations. Heavy bertation.
Heavy rotations.
Hebe dare say.
I guess we'll catch you guys next week.
Thank you for joining us for this episode. It means a lot. The support and the um, just being here and listening. Only the Word of God and your relationship with God can really secure whatever your faith is. But I hope listening and watching, for those of you watching, is at least impactful for fence sitters or people who are lukewarm. The ultimate goal is just to make this less institutionalized and more human. Um, you know, Jesus preached in the streets of places he shouldn't have because that's usually where people need to listen. So hopefully by being here and spending this time um, listening to us babble is helpful with what's in your heart. So appreciate you having me on this episode of The Gospel According to Maddie. And I appreciate you watching, listening, mindlessly having it on in the background as you cook your fajitas.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. Uh, let us know what Bible story you want to hear.
Yeah,
Please, I want to know.
I'd love the input. What?
Yeah, put some put in.
Put some put in. Thank you.
All right, thanks. Bye.
Chia!